we continuing with the JavaScript um, where we left off. So today we will be studying about conditional invocation. Now in ES20 you can also invoke a function using a conditional invocation instead of the simple invocation. Normally when we invoke a function, normally when we invoke a function, um, if the function to the left of the parenthesis is null or undefined, a type error is thrown. With the new uh, conditional invocation syntax, if the expression to the left evaluates to null or undefined, then the entire invocation evaluates to undefined and no exception is thrown. So what he's saying is previously there used to be, for example, when you used to do invoke a function, if if this is null, then nothing will be called. With the conditional invocation, if the expression to the left, okay, so what he's trying to say is, suppose on the left hand side there is an expression. Based on that expression, if you are trying to call a function, so yeah, so based on that we are trying to call a function. If it's, then if left hand side is null or undefined, then the entire invocation is, then the entire expression evaluates to undefined and no exception. So previously we used to get an exception, we used to get a type error, but now in ES20 we get a null or undefined, then the entire invocation evaluates to undefined and no exception is thrown. The array objects have sort method that can optionally be passed to a function argument that defines the desired sorting order of the array elements. Before ES20, if we wanted to write a method like sort that takes an optional function argument, we will typically use an if statement to check that uh, the argument was defined before invocation in it. So what he is trying to say is, so log of x, if log, the first argument is an optional function, this is the function square x comma log, the second argument is optional. If there is one, where is the function written here? This is the function square x comma log, if log, so if, so when is he calling this function? So what he's saying is that then here I have a function, right? But there x is not a function. we have defined a function that can we call this as x dot simplifying of 10 there. A console dot but there is already a block console. This is object models. Cannot write properties. Okay, just let me check. Okay, the name of that function is so A is property, right? That is a function. This refers this is the function, right? So whatever we return from is correct. So yeah, this is the function. So now I need to do is cannot read properties of undefined reading A. What is this function? Let's say in JavaScript. And what he's saying is, so if user, so this has to be an object, I guess. When an invocation expression is evaluated, the expression is evaluated first and then the argument. No. You can also invoke a function using inside of this. Normally when we invoke a function, if the expression to the left of the parenthesis, so the expression to the left of parenthesis is null. What do you mean by left? When the new invocation with the expression to the left of, so anything toward return over here, if it evaluates to null or defined, then the entire invocation evaluates to undefined. So this should be an expression over here. It should evaluate to something. So let's do 10 plus 10. This is an expression. This evaluates to 20, right? Let's say return something. Let's say this function returns return 10. No. Reading A. This is a function, right? Function. This is working now. The left hand side is null or undefined. Function square x comma log. The second argument is an optional function. Now this is a function he's saying. So is this defining this as a function as well? What if I say what does this value? So this gives me undefined because this is null, right? So it's null defined and it will be printing undefined. Let's put this in curly braces first. This should be an expression in C. What if this will be an expression in 10 plus 1000? This evaluate to something. Why is this wrong? There is something which we are missing here. It's passed through the optional chaining operator, which is used for safely accessing properties or methods in case it is applied to the X property. The optional chaining operator checks if the value this is not null. This expression will be short circuit and return undefined. If it is, then the expression and okay. Since 1010 is not null or undefined, this will not short circuit. However, 1010 is a number, and numbers don't have an also when this is true, this kind of this question mark kind of goes out and becomes 1010.x. So 1000.x there is no property, right? Okay, so what if so whatever I will write here can kind of become a bridge to the 1000.x. So there is no .x property, right? Even true.x won't exist. However, in that question mark only checks whether the left hand side is null. It does not verify that the value is actually a function. So square function in this example will still throw an exception if you pass two numbers to it. This is something which is condition. You can invoke a function using instead of using curly braces parentheses, we can use this conditional invocation. Normally when we invoke a function, the expression to the left of the parenthesis is null or undefined, or any other function or type error is thrown. If the expression to the left of what if I have 1000 dot suppose I write a function first new parenthesis. This is going to be test because now this is going to evaluate this might give me an error as well. So when this becomes true, this becomes 1000 dot something, right? What if I do test dot something? So then the return value say do a return this is going to be undefined because there is no return in test. Okay, what if I pass this object to a that means this access to come on. Let me define how should I put if I do x question mark, then it will say there is no function called as x dot test. It's not a function. Okay, yeah. So now I can real x of a. This is going to return an object. 10 will be passed over here, I guess. No. Okay, so for objects he's saying when I do this O question mark dot O must be an object with the property M, and the value of that property must be a function. In the second expression, if 0 is not undefined, this is O dot M, this is the regular property access. And if 0 is not defined, then the expression evaluates to undefined. But if O has any other value, then it must have a property M whose value is a function. So this O should have a value M that is a function. Only then it will be like O dot M. So this should be, and this is correct, right? This is already going to return that object, right? I just need to try not to call A directly. So it's saying cannot read properties of undefined reading A. So this is going to be an object X. And then I need to have a property A that is a function, right? So I can basically do just have this in parentheses only. And then because it is already getting functions, then maybe yeah. So this returns, this is basically an object, and then I'm going to assign. Oh, so this is actually, there are two things. If it is on the left hand side, is normal undefined, then the short circuit will be undefined. And else that's the left hand side. Evaluate. So this is like putting this should be question mark or let just refer that time. This is a method. It looks like it's a method. So why do we have got yeah, this will do that property or method access using dot. Okay. So then is this for objects? Yeah. That this object is null. If undefined or null, then this will be undefined, else it will be. No, this expression refer. This is an object, right? So I'm doing x dot. This is a function, right? This is something which is non-existent. So this will primarily be based when I have a. So this is so it will be users dot one, right? So users dot one is this object coming in here, and then this is question mark. So that object dot name. Then I'm going to access the name property, something like that. Okay. Now object creation. So object is using the new keyword. And let us study something about operators. So plus plus is pre or post increment. This. Skip. Now minus is pre or post increment, minus is negate, but it depends where it was placed. If it is placed before or after, right? If you placed in before, then it will be pre. If it is, oh yeah, post or place, yeah. If it is placed after, it will be post. Depend upon where it is placed in. These are unary operators. Negate a number, convert to number. And this is invert bits, or invert boolean value. Remove a property. Type of determines the type of operand, void. Return undefined value. This is exponential. This is multiplication, modulus. Sorry, multiplication, divide, and modulo or remainder. Addition, subtraction. This is concatenating in strings. This is left shift. This is right shift. This is shift with zero extension. This is less than. These are comparison operators. So they will always return both. So he's saying what the okay. This basically means what value they will return. This will be a string. So when you do type of, the value will be a string. What can be the type will be a string. Then instance of it will be a object or a function. In test whether the property exists, equal to is, this is non-strict equality, not equal to non-strict. This is strict equality. We'll study what is the difference between strict and non-strict. This test for strict equality bitwise. So these are two operands. Logical and logical not, logical. Choose first defined operand. This is the number of, okay, so here, so these columns are number of operands. What does H stand though? Operator is for JavaScript arithmetic, comparison, expression, logical expression. 4.1 summarizes the operators. In a convenient reference, note the first most operators are represented by punctuation characters such as plus. Some however are represented by keywords, delayed instance of. The keyword operators are regular operators just like those expressed with punctuation. They simply have a lex succinct syntax. Now table 4.1 is organized by operator precedence. The operator listed first have higher precedence. Operators separated by horizontal line have different precedence level. The column labeled A. Associativity. For example, left to right. The column labeled types expects or is the expected types of operands, and after the symbol the result of the time of the operand. The subsection that follow the table explain the concepts of precedence, associativity and operand type. The operators themselves are individually documented following the discussion. This is basically the operator precedence, and this is the number of operators. Then this is, for example, value, and what will be the return type. For example, one value, answer will be a number. Again, one value, answer will be a number. So I will give a number, it will be a number. Now convert to a number. So anything, they will get converted to a number. So this should be an integer, and then it will give an integer. Bool, bool. This is one value. Bool. Any kind be string. Any, and this will be undefined exponential. This is, so I have two operands, and the answer is numbers, and I have multiplied, divided, remainder again. Left to right is the associativity. For example, if I have plus minus in single one line, so then I have, no, for example, if I have multiply, divide and modulo in the same line, it will be left to right. But if I have plus and minus, then again it will be left to right. Concatenate strings, again two operands, because left shift two operands, int and int, again an int. This is shift extension with sign extension. Okay. Operands can be categorized based on their number. There are, for example, most JavaScript after the multiplication are binary operators that combine two expressions into a single, more complex expression, that is, they expect two operands. JavaScript also supports a number of unary operations, which convert a single expression into a single or more complex expression. The minus operator is a unary. There are two types of operands. What is trying to say? So operators can be classified as then there is unary operator, and then there is binary. Also, we multiply two binary operand, two operands. Binary operators are basically single operand. Some operand behave directly. No operator side effects. Now, evaluating a simple expression like 2 into 3 never affects the state of the program in any future. Okay. Now there is plus plus increment. The delete operator is also side effect relating a property but not the same as assigning. Now the JavaScript operator has side effects. Now opposite so this is basically depend which operator will be defined first. Operator associativity. A question B. This is basically checking conditional, right? That is optional chaining. That is working on objects. And this is checking if A is true, then to that is different, right? So base only single question mark is, this is conditional, right? This is a conditional operator. Ternary conditional operator. So if this is whatever is the condition is true, then this will be evaluated in JS. This is a ternary operator. So this is the condition. So let me see this. Which will be evaluated first. So this will be, if this is true. Oh, so this is the true part, this is the false part, right? And then for Suppose if I go here, this is, I can check if this C is true, then it will be true part and false part. This operator is not mentioned though. Ternary operator is not mentioned. I don't know. I can only see two operator based. Generally, ternary operators in C is, I think that in C is different, right? In C also we have ternary operator in C. Oh, it's the same. Whatever is the condition is, one is the true statement, one is the false statement. Except there is syntactic error. Oh, no, the syntax is always the same. So this is the space for true, this is the space for false. Yeah. So this is optional chaining. This works for objects and this is an operator. Yeah. So then we have three operand based as well. So if I say condition convert it to this is false. Now this is chaining. This works for objects. And if left hand side is null or undefined, answer is undefined. And if else it will technical which will be expression dot. So here basically we need to return expression. Left hand side expression. Okay. And how to access objects? Did I mention that? So there are two ways to access, right? One is, let's say this is chaining. And did I mention about accessing objects? Yeah, this is all undefined. Then I can do x. This can be done as o dot x dot o, or I can do this. Yeah, I can access. Objects are property again. First is property, second is value. Now let's do it strict equality. Strict and non-strict. Now it's the non-relational expression. So this will give me a boolean. The equality and inequality operator. The 2 equal to and 3 equal to operator check whether two values are same. Using two different definitions of sameness. Both operators accept operands of any type. And true if the operands are the same. There is something called as strict equality. So there is two types of equality here. Single I equal to is assignment, double equal to is non-strict, and triple equal to is strict. Equality and strict equality operators. The double equal to is a legacy feature of JavaScript and is widely considered to be a source of bugs. Why we should use strict equality? Does it check the type and value both? The way is known as the equality where it checks whether its two operands are equal using a more relaxed definition. What is the drawback? Also, triple operator checks both the type and value. Let's see whether if one or both values is null. Okay, strict equality. Strict equality evaluates its operand and then compares the two values as following, performing no type conversions. If the two values have different types, if both are null, both values are undefined, they are equal. If both values are boolean true or both are boolean false, it checks both the type and value. If one or both values is null, yeah, null is not surprising, but the and value is never equal to any other value, including itself, to check can be true to and false values. If both values are numbers and have the same value, they are equal. If one value is 0, whereas minus 0, they are also equal. Also, for numbers, it only checks whether the minus 0 can be treated as 0 as well. Exact 16 bits, 16 bits. Same meaning and same visual appearance. Also, the strict equality will not perform any type conversions. Yeah, this JavaScript has this inherent property of trying to perform type conversions. For example, it can check if I was string if I was string 10 and normal number 10, then it will perform type conversions. This is that. So then we have, let's go to some operators. Ternary operators. Yeah, usually it is plus plus minus minus. Oh, I didn't go so minus minus negate. Just convert to an. This is invert bits. Okay. Oh, sorry, not. This is like using not. Then let's classify this as two operands. And then in that let's have arithmetic. So first is yes, exponent, division, addition, modulus. Okay. Then I have shifting operators. Let's do comparison now. So then with comparison. This is less than greater than less than equal to greater than equal to and okay, so now these are two types, like string comparison is alphabetical. Comparison is numeric, and there is ternary operator. Oh, ternary, let's check on the. So in unary operators I have more. For example, I have type of, this is an operator. Return value is bool, I guess. It's a string. Just return the string. Then this is this. If the deletion is successful, it will give me bool. Then something, even this gives me a bool. Instance of, no, my instance of takes two parameters. Oh, shift now. Before going there, let's do it shifting. This is direction. This is okay, right shift with, okay. This is only right shift. This is only right shift. This is right shift with 0. This is left shift with 0. Then we have bitwise. This will operate on individual bits. Bitwise individual bits. This can be and mentioning pipe. Or is pipe. This is not, but this is unary, right? It's a or. Logical. Logical operators. This is and or and or now. First define operand. That is ternary operator, right? What is this one? This is an operator. This is null coalescing. So first or second. So by the first or second he says what he's trying to say is first define operand. So this is I will never say this is first define will be and then double this. So I have a value 1 value 2. So if I is null, then I have to value to something like that. Coalescing is basically adding something. And the word coalesce means to add. Forcefully add. For example, combining or choosing values in a specific way. Value is null. Undefined. We fall back to value 2. Then let's this is basically ternary. Oh, let's ternary operator. This is value to evaluate is false. Evaluate is this should be an expression. I feel this should be bool. No, yeah, this should be bool. This value should be a boolean. JS will do type conversion. Then what do we have? In the equality, I have two types of equality. So one is 333, this is strict equality, and then I have this is only equality. Strict equality does type matching and value matching. Here no conversion, type conversion. Equal this can do this type conversions. Yes. Okay. The thing with and I learned is the second part is evaluated only if the first is true, right? So that was with or, I guess. Yeah, I can. So much to learn. Then it talks about eval. So what is eval? Is eval an operator? No. Eval is a function, right? Instance of. Oh, so the instance of thing is I can write instance of. Let me see what he's trying to say. Did I miss anything? The instance of will be like a instance of. The instance of date. So if this is A will be and object and B will be the class and the object. Okay, so yeah, so JavaScript has something called as prototype inheritance, which will be considered later on. Let me send you open now. Let's go to the table again. Oh, this is operator assign. I made these ones right. is and yeah, so it will be an object or a class. And on the other operator, did we miss something else? I guess we have covered all the operators now in the table. Okay, so that way we have since we have equality, so for inequality also there are two. What is trying to say? Inequality, one is not equal to, and then other one is not equal to. But this is strict. Equal. Okay, that's all for this video. Thanks. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Bye.